Hi everyone, welcome to my first daily edition. In this daily edition, I'll be explaining my working plan for this week and list out the specific challenges and the meeting notes that I have reviewed for this week. So firstly, let's go over the meeting. So in the meeting, the main points were for me to be able to have the ideas and instructions on how to focus and develop the creative industry business group more. Secondly, it was to help me understand certain factors in like the creative industry itself, because it's a really vast, difficult, and hard to understand industry. Now, my goal for this week is to prepare and get ready to run the creative industry business group. This is because with countless hours of like preparing I've been doing, I believe that this will be the week that I prepare enough items and like stuff so that I can focus on like building the group step by step and learning with Mrs. Pratt. So my work for this week will be the main work, exploring the creative industry. So for this piece of work, I will split it into three categories. Firstly, it is to find out and understand how people work in the industry, as in the working cultures of the people in the industry. Secondly, that is to understand what factors and like outside contributions that make people work like this. So for example, in certain industries, there are certain factors that make people work in a certain way. And lastly, how difficult is business and like growing my brand in general in this industry. So those are the three sections that I will focus on when working with the main work. Now for my second daily edition, it will be a pathway to exploring the creative industries. In this piece of work, for this week, I'm aiming to create at least around 50% of what I'm going to try and like work out and figure out in the creative industry, including its working cultures, its separate industries, etc. Now, for my DE3, I'm going to choose as my work this week requires me to figure out and like look at a sketching program set out as a request from Mrs. Pratt, since a good creative industry business owner should be able to sketch out his or her own ideas. So the application that I chose for this DE3 is IBIS Paint X. Why? Firstly, because it's free, simple to use, and I've used it before, so I can understand its mechanics and know how to write a report on it, as well as understand its features and how it will help in managing the businesses in the creative industries. Secondly, how does it help me progress? So with this application open at all times, with any ideas or like suggestions for my designs, for example, I could just sketch them out as used for notes later. So in conclusion, this week with the main work, the second daily edition, and the third daily edition, I believe that I will be able to meet my goal. So that is all for this daily edition 1. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Bye.